You see, Saba actually was a very noble idea. Saba was meant to bring the people together for a common cause. And this cause was change. And we decided that we would go to Kamkunji grounds, which is historical grounds. This is where the last Kenya African Union meeting was held in 1952, before the declaration of the state of emergency. And that's again where, when they allowed for formation of political parties, again the first rally of KANU was held in Kamkunji. So Kamkunji, that's also why eventually when they lifted Section 2A and allowed for formation of political parties, and the first party to be registered as the Forum for Restoration of Democracy, the first rally was held at Kamkunji. So we say that the Kamkunji has got a historical meaning, and that's why we wanted to go there. So what we're saying is that if you want to remember Saba, then we go to Kamkunji. I always go to Kamkunji, even quietly, but I always go there on Saba Day to just go and remember the people who lost their lives there. So my idea would be we go to Kamkunji tomorrow, because if you're talking about protesting, you are protesting, where is this protest going to start? And where is it going to? My view would be the road should lead to Kamkunji. And then in Kamkunji, people meet there and pass a resolution. This is what we want, the Kenya we want. To me, that would be the best way to remember people who have died fighting for the right of the people of Kenya.
Tendawili! Tendawili! Anaishi kwa mwili ya binadamu, lakini ana tabia ya kinyonga. Nani hiyo? Nani hiyo? Mmeshindwa. Unipate mimi mji basi. Kibra. Sawa. Hiyo ni nywele. Si unajua wasiwasi wa nywele? Akiwa kwa kichwa inaitwa nywele. Akiteremka hapa inaitwa nyuzi. Lakini bado ni nywele. Akiingia kwa macho hapa inaitwa kope. Bado ni nywele. Akiteremka hapa inaitwa shurubu. Lakini bado ni nini? Akifika hapa inaitwa ndevu. Bado ni nini? Ikifika hapa kwa kifua inaitwa malaika. Bado ni nini? Lakini ikiingia kwa kwapa na huko chini niliambiwa, lakini nimesahau. Kuna nywele zingine utaka kuzinyoa unapeleka kwa kinyozi, sio? Lakini kuna wengine upeleka kwa kinyozi, unaingia kwa choo, unajifunga. Sasa tarehe 7 mwezi huu, yani wiki ijayo, kutakuwa na mechi ya mwisho, na mechi ya kwanza timu ni Jame wape hiyo pombe yao, wakileo wakitapika ni shauri yao.
Nipigwe teke sitarudi nyuma, nipigwe teke sitarudi nyuma, nipigwe pingo sitarudi nyuma, nipigwe pingo sitarudi nyuma, niwekwe tiagas sitarudi nyuma, niwekwe tiagas sitarudi nyuma. Hatuhuru waseme, sisa tutarudi nyuma.
Round the Bay of Mexico, where the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip. Yawa parurulo, lo wangetek, yawa parurulo, lo wangetek. Woi gimicham mari gimodong tokirkigen. Woi gimicham mari gimodong tokirkigen. Choge Joey.
Mwanangu jali haina kinga, asaini hapo ni Mola Mwenyezi. Ilinguruma likoni ikatiririka, walipasinja wote walifilia baharini. Tuliona hayo, kwaherini. Tuliona hivyo, kwaherini. No one can stop.
Wamekuwa kama yule mtu mwingine. Tendawili. Alikimbia uchi usiku, akashikwa na usingizi, akalala, asubuhi akaibika. Ni nani huyo? Mmeshindwa. Nimpade mimi mji basi. Mombasa. Huyo ni mchawi.
Ati wanakano ni wajinga na werevu hawana. Wanakano ni wajinga na werevu hawana. Ukiona ukelewa usidhani ni tajiri. Hiyo ni mali ya umma, wameiba toka kwenu jame. Wape hiyo pombe yao, wakileo wakitapika ni shauri yao.
Nipigwe teke sitarudi nyuma, nipigwe teke sitarudi nyuma, nipigwe pingo sitarudi nyuma, nipigwe pingo sitarudi nyuma, niwekwe tiagas sitarudi nyuma, niwekwe tiagas sitarudi nyuma. Hatuhuru waseme, sisa tutarudi nyuma.
Round the Bay of Mexico, where the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip. Yawa parurulo, lo wangetek, yawa parurulo, lo wangetek. Woi gimicham mari gimodong tokirkigen. Woi gimicham mari gimodong tokirkigen. Choge Joey.
Mwanangu jali haina kinga, asaini hapo ni Mola Mwenyezi. Ilinguruma likoni ikatiririka, walipasinja wote walifilia baharini. Tuliona hayo,
kwaherini. Tuliona hivyo, kwaherini. No one can stop reggae. Raila Amolo Odinga, in full realization of the high calling, assumed the office of the People's President of the Republic of Kenya. So help me God. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, President of the Republic of Somalia, all Excellencies, Honorable Members of Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I, like Alonso, was not expecting to be invited, but I'm pleasantly happy to say a few words. The Bible says that the Lord works in mysterious ways. His wonders to perform. So we find ourselves here today at prayer breakfast. And we have very many foreign guests who have come to join us today. I have always had faith that this occasion gives us opportunity to reflect on where we are coming from, where we are, and where we want to go. I was complaining to one of the officials there, Mr. Pogisho, that he failed in the writing there, and you have to state that I was very instrumental in recreating the prayer group in Parliament after it had collapsed in the early 90s. But we've listened to Lord Hastings, and he has said some wonderful things. He has quoted extensively Nelson Mandela, what Mandela said when he came from prison after 27 years. South Africa had been under apartheid, and the people of South Africa suffered some of the greatest injustices in the world. And when he came out, he decided to shake hands with de Klerk, who represented the system that had put him in jail for 27 years. The late Yasser Arafat and Mr. Isaac Rabin met in Camp David and shook hands. So I said, if Rabin and Arafat could shake hands, Mandela could shake hands with de Klerk, what is wrong in Raila Odinga shaking hands with the Uhuru Kenyatta? And when we shook hands, many things changed in our country. The shilling steadied. The stock market itself also steadied. Generally, the peace returned in our country. But more importantly, it has also an infection thousands of kilometers away from our borders. Somewhere in Korea, the leaders of North and South Korea went into the 58th parallel and crossed the border and shook hands. So this is what is needed so that the countries can move forward. We have a great country, Kenya, and we have no other country than Kenya. And I've said that if I were to die and God asked me, where do you want to be born again? I would tell him, take me back to Kenya. So
all that we need is to make this country a better place for our people to live in. And that's the reason why the current campaign that is going on to fight the vice that is one of our major enemies, corruption, has our full support. And we've said that it must be fought to the logical conclusion. I was telling the president sometimes yesterday, I told him, you know, I told some people in Western last weekend that in the community I come from, there goes hunters. And when you go hunting, you go with a dog. When the dog sees a squirrel, it will chase the squirrel. When it sees a hare, it will chase the hare. When it sees the antelope, it will chase the antelope. But when you see the dog go into the bush and come back running with his tail coiled between his legs, you know that the dog has seen something more dangerous. So he should begin to run away. Maybe it has seen a leopard. But you never hunt a leopard with a dog. To hunt a leopard, you need a lion. And we have a lion in this country. So I told him use the lion to hunt the leopard. But we are confident that ultimately the Kenyan spirit will prevail. In conclusion, I want you to look at your your neighbor and shake hands. And shake hands with your neighbor. May the Lord bless all of you. Thank you.